If you are trying to add FAQ on your WordPress website, here is exactly how you can do it. Now, the plugin you are going to need for this to work is Elementor. You don't need Elementor Pro, you can just get the normal Elementor. Then once you do that, just click on page. And once you click on page, just click on add page, or if you already have a page that you want to add the FAQ, you can just go ahead and edit the page. But right here, I'm just going to click on add new page, and I'm going to call this page FAQ. Then once I'm done with that, I'm just going to click on this edit with Elementor. Okay, right here I'm just going to do a few settings. So I'm just going to make this the page layer is going to be canvas. Now this page is blank. Maybe in your own case you have some text on your page, so the next thing you want to do is just to click on add. Then you want to click on the layout you want to add. So for me it's going to be let me just choose this layout. So once I choose that, the next thing I want to do is to come here, then click here and type this. Right, so you are going to see this. Then you want to drag and drop it here. And once you do that, you can see that it's already coming up. So the next thing you want to do is, for me, I'm just going to adjust. I'm just going to adjust this color. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is to start adding the question and answer. So for me to start, I'm just going to click on this small arrow. Then you can see this is the question 1, this is the question 2. So for me, I'm just going to add the first question right here. So how do I access the program? Then to answer the question, you are going to see this box down here. So you want to type your answer here. Then once you paste your answer, then you go to the next step. So I'm just going to go to the second question. I'm just going to come here and type out the question. Then I'm going to come here and type the answer. Now once I'm done with that, I'm just going to, if you want to add new, you can just duplicate one of these, or you can just click on this add new item. Then I'm going to add new question. Then I'm going to answer it right here. Alright, so you can add as many as possible questions you want to ask, but in my own case, I'm just going to stop right here. So the next thing I want to do now is to customize this thing a little bit. So you can see that right here is a little bit boring, right? So it's a little bit boring. So you can do one or two things to tweak it. What I like to do most of the time is that I like to make the background of my FAQ black. So I'm just going to make it come to the background, then choose the color, then I'm going to make it black, right? So once I do that, now this color I can decide to leave it blue and red, right? So when it is like this, it's going to be blue, but when you click on it, it's going to be red. So for you to do that, just come to this style. Under style, you want to click on title. Under title, you are going to see the color here. So this is the color, which is blue, and this is the active color. The active color is when you click it like this. So in my own case, I want to change it to red. In your own case, you might want to change it to any color you prefer. So if I click it now, you can see that the color has turned to red. If I click here, you can see that the color has turned to red there. You can change it to maybe like white. It all depends on you, right? It all depends on you. If I click it, it turns white. If I click it, it turns blue. So that is how it is. Now, if you notice there, you can see that there is a little bit of the text here is not readable enough. So we want to change it to white. So for you to do that, just come to this content. Then you want to come to this color. Then under this color, you want to change it to white. So right now, you can see that the color is now white. So what I can also do is that to tweak it a little bit, let me come back to the title. Then I'm going to make this white, right? Then I'm going to make this particular one maybe like blue or purple. So let me just use blue or purple, right? So purple is not good enough. So let me use something like blue. I think this should be fine. Okay, I think that is better. So basically that is how you can edit it. Alright, so you can also come to the icon. When you come to the icon, you can change this button right here. You can change it to the other side, right? So you can see the button is now on this side, not this side. Then you can use it to this other side. So it all depends on you. And also you can also come here and change maybe the font. You can come here, you can see this typography, then come here, you can change the font, the size. So if I'm to change the font now, let me say I want to capitalize each word, so you can see it's capitalized. Then let me say I'm just going to leave it like this. Then you can see the family font, so let me just use int. You can see the font have changed, and if you want to increase the size, you can also try to increase it. So let me just leave it like this. Now you can also do the same to this is the title. You can also do the same to the content. So when you come to the content, you can click here, then come here. Let me use 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐀𝐓𝐄𝐒. So let me use this. Then let me just use this month. Let me use this. So you can see I've changed the. You can also increase the size, or you leave it the way it is. And now let's say you want to change this icon. So what you can do is that you can actually come back to this content. Then you are going to see icon here. You are going to see the normal one, which is this plus. And you are going to see active one, which is the one you are going to click. That's going to appear when you click on this. So what you can also do is that if you find this, maybe you want to change it, it's too boring to you, so you can click on it, and when you get it, it's going to show you different stuff. You can see it says these are the recommended ones, so you can choose from this one, or you can just come to this all icon. Then the one I like to use is, let me just point, so this hand pointing like this. So I like to use this as the icon. I'm just going to come here to choose the active. So I'm still going to do that point. This time around, I'm going to point down like this. So you can choose any one you want to choose from, but I just prefer this. So if I do this, it's going to point to this direction. But if I click on it, it's going to point down, like demonstrating that, okay, you have to read what is down. Same thing goes with this. So there's a few things you can just tweak and play around with here. Just tweak it to your own taste. So basically, that is the simple way on how you can add FAQ on your WordPress website. I hope you find this helpful. I hope you find this valuable. If you find this helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this video to more people like you. Share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you will be among the first people to be notified.